Yo, what's good, man?
Yo, come, what's good? Don't even need to introduce ourselves because we don't even need to introduce ourselves. Let's introduce the guest. So today we've got
Sure thing.
Yvonne. Yo, Yvonne, thanks for coming through still. You
No
good?
worries. What's up? What's happening?
Nothing. Chilling.
That's the way.
So who's leading, cuz? Risto, am I the one who's leading this shit or you are?
You lead it. Let's go.
Cute. Ready? Let's go. Let's start.
Alright. Facts. So let's just recap on everything in a bit. So we're just talking about relationships and how males and females should interact at our age, like when you're getting into, as a young adult, when you're getting into adulthood. So yo, so we gave our part in the last podcast. Now we're taking it from a female's perspective. So we're also going to have another female on this one. We're just going to bring the two together. So Yvonne, when you get into a relationship with someone, does that person need to be financially stable? And how financially stable should they be? Is it your consideration, how rich that person is or whatever, if you're about to go out with a guy or whatever?
Okay, well, for me, right, I think it depends on age. I'm not going to expect, at my age now, I'm 20. I'm not going to expect a 20-year-old to be so rich out here buying 4 houses, boats, all that. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to be going into a relationship. The guy tells me, oh, I only make $20 an hour. And I'm going to be like, nah, I can't date you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I'm 40, that age, yeah? And I have a guy, and I'm on my hustle, and I have a guy who comes to me and, he's not making money, that's the problem. You know what I mean? At that age, imagine a 40-year-old and he's out here oh, can I borrow some money, every day? Really?
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's.
What if it's 27?
What?
What if it's 27?
See, for me, 27, you're getting,
you're
nearly 30, you should have your ish together. How I see it, by 24, 25, you should, really have your money situation, popping,
How so? How
But
much
but
money? How
but
much
wait,
money?
look, if I'm looking at this from a worldwide perspective, if I'm not looking at first world countries only, okay, let me use an example of Africa. There's a high unemployment rate. But that's one. Two, students don't earn as much as people in first world countries earn if they're working whilst going to uni, unless you're doing work that's related to your degree. You feel me? If you're doing, but if it's anything else, if I'm working at wherever I'm working, they're not gonna pay me much. So here's the thing: I finished my school. I have my shit in order, but I'm unemployed. What do you want the nigga to do? I'm 25. I have a first class degree in whatever, engineering, but I can't find a job. Then what?
Yo, before
Because obviously this nigga's gonna be
response,
living with his parents.
Facts. Before your response, Yvonne, people, please make sure you know that she's a first world girl. She's not from Africa like that. She is African, but she doesn't know shit about Africa. So her perspective of life is coming from a first world country perspective. Because people will go bad on us on this one. People will come at us hard,
Okay,
man.
let me see. Okay, so a guy comes to me, he has he's ambitious, so he has his degree, right? But he doesn't have a job.
Yeah.
What am I
Yeah,
gonna
and you can see, this nigga's looking for a job. He's ambitious. He's innovative. Then he comes to you, okay, Yvonne, I'm feeling you, and yeah. What's your take? But this nigga, he can't even
take me out?
Yeah, you can't even buy you dinner and shit. You'll be fasting on some Ramadan chick.
I honestly, I'm not even just saying this. I honestly wouldn't even care. I wouldn't care, but if, it just depends. Okay, if he's looking for a job and it's been 6 months, okay. But what if he's looking for a job, it's been 5 years?
There's been people unemployed for that long. Trust.
Yeah.
Or
Facts.
he's got to keep moving. Because, like, but am I also, like, am I making money?
You are in a
Look,
reasonable
okay, let me-
position.
Or let me give her a scenario, like the same scenario, but then you are making cash. But
Cash.
let's just say you're even younger than, and you are making like a lot of money, like gang money, and then he's only, you know, he only has something to survive because maybe he's living with his parents,
Yeah.
but you have your money and everything. So in a situation like this, the obvious is you have to financially in the relationship, you have to step forward. Will you step forward? Okay, look, this is my man. I love him like that. When he gets a job or when he becomes rich, you know, whatever these memes they put with, I don't know, old pictures of Bill Gates and their partners, whatever that shit is. Yeah. Will you wait for this guy till he gets his breakthrough? Or will you be like, look, dude, let me just look for someone who has like at least just
Ready.
somewhere, yeah, who can get like the basics? Or would you just say like, no, let me just get into the relationship. I'll take care of the finances as far as I can. You don't need to buy him all this Gucci or whatever. You just need to, whenever you know
Yeah.
the relationship.
Just try and make sure the
needs
nigga
money.
eats
We
at
can't
least.
hide away from that.
Yeah.
You need cash in relationships these days.
Fact.
Honestly, I would stay. Like, I would honestly stay.
But not many girls will do that though. Cause for me,
I
need to let you know, like girls for me, all of them are guilty until proven innocent. All of them, they want something from you, cause it's either whether it's financial or your social status. If you're popping in the streets, people know you, like, yo, this guy, they want to be with you. If you're financially stable, they want to be with you. If your dad is this guy or whoever, they want to be, you need to have something on you that makes them
Yeah.
come to you, but not you. Like something that is not authentic. And that's my problem with
Honestly,
girls.
I don't care about all of that. Because look at it this way. Let me put it this way. Like, imagine I have a nigga that's like in that situation where I'm helping him out, but he treats me like a queen. Like he doesn't have the money, but our relationship's so good. Then there's another nigga that has all the money that, like, you know, he's taking me out, he's buying me stuff every day, you know, but he treats me like shit. You know?
Yeah.
Like, why would I stop being with a guy who treats me well, or like we get along, or we have like a mental like connection and stuff, just because he doesn't have money right now, you know? I would honestly say.
Yeah, I get you. That's
At least
like,
at least you're stable. I can call you my friend. At least you're stable in the head.
Oh,
well, okay. What if this nigga treats you like a queen? Like you've never been treated before. Oh, but
wait, so he treats me like so bad and he doesn't make money?
no. This is just something else I thought of now. Like he treats you like a queen, but he has no ambition. He has his degree, but after 1 year of looking for a job, he quit looking for a job. He's like, you know what? Whatever happens. But he treats you like a queen, but he ain't ambitious. He's just a nigga. He's just like an Instagram nigga.
I'm gonna push him. We're going to be ambitious together. Like, there's
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like me, I'm a type of person, like even in my relationship now, I'm a type of person, like we're a team, you know? So if you're like slacking at something, I'm gonna push you up. You get me?
Yeah, I think I wish more girls were like that, man. Because what I've noticed just from basically social media is most girls, the moment you see this nigga's not ambitious, they're not willing to push that nigga. It's like it's a red flag.
They do not even know that niggas that are ambitious act how so. Like they just don't know shit. These girls, some of these girls, if I say these girls, I'm lying. Some or most of these girls are clueless, cuz. Trust me, it's absurd, it's ridiculous. They do not know. They see the life, it's basically a facade. They see your Instagram, right? You're popping, you're wearing Gucci and this and that. They are willing to just come and offer themselves to you. Like they want to go out, they want to do this. 90% of the relationships of people that are 24, 25 at least, 25 at most, and below, not many relationships you have people sitting down and say, yo, so where are you going? What you want to do? Where would you want to be in 5 years? What if this happens? What if that happens? They do not have those conversations. If you check their chats, it's about sex. It's about, did you see this? Did you see that? It's about, can we go out? It's about, that's it. Facts. And it's sad. It's sad, basically. So niggas like us now that are ambitious, that are trying to get somewhere, these girls will think that we're going mad, bro. They don't think that we are crazy. We are the ones that don't know shit. Because if I'm not on Instagram, you can never find me wearing something that's too flashy or trying to be someone that I'm not. So now she'll think that, no, this nigga is clueless. I can't be seen chilling with this nigga because he's clueless. But she doesn't realize that she's the absolute idiot. And it's sad for me. It's sad. It's just sad. Like, and the other thing, what if you get into a relationship, right, Yvonne? Then you had a breakup. Then you're now moving on. You're trying to get into a new relationship. Then you realize this guy, like, he's a good person. He's this, he's that, like everything that you're looking for. But he has a few traits, like, of things that you know that if this person, or he comes at you in a different, when he gets angry, he gets too harsh with you, that sometimes you're actually scared for your life, that he might hit you, or he might push you, or he might do whatever. Are you willing to stay when you see those small signs? Are you willing to say still, I love this guy, I've been talking to him, I want to be in love with him. I'm willing to invest, although I see that he has this weakness that I clearly see. But because I love him and he's accepted by my friends and his social status is a bit high, I'm willing to risk everything. Do you do that? Or you say, yo, I've seen this before. If this guy is like this, what if we get into a situation and he comes at me in a different way? Or I've seen him like, he has two phones, the other phone he didn't show me, so he probably has other girls and shit like that, but you brush it aside. These small things are the ones that come and hurt people in relationships later on. So if you see it early and you're now already in your feelings, do you commit or do you abort the ship?
I honestly would abort the ship, but then I also feel like if I was actually in that situation, I'd probably stick it out for a while, because I'm like the type of person, I like giving people chances only because I would want chances, you get me? So like I would probably stick it out for like a while until, if it's like threatening my safety, like if I'm actually scared for my life, then there's something wrong with that. Because like you honestly, like you've heard the stories where like the guy would kill his wife. You know what I mean? So like she's probably seen little things that she's like, oh my gosh, like, he's pushing me now, tomorrow he's doing this, and then, you know what I mean? So if you, like, I would stick it out, but at the same time, I'll end up leaving. Not just like a person.
Because like in South Africa, that's been happening a lot. Like, niggas are killing their girlfriends. Burning them and whatever. And that brings me to like what we were discussing last week is like when you have a boyfriend, or just generally in society, why is it girls like, I have to filter my social media to avoid some tweets, because the whole timeline is basically there's certain girls, every day. I'm not against feminism, but I don't think some girls who are in quotes feminists and really know what feminism is about. Because, girls are out here complaining about how guys are trash. Okay, men are trash, Men are cheating, killing their girlfriends, men are raping, men are harassing, whatever. Many influential positions want you to sleep with them to get jobs or whatever. But my only question is, I get that. Okay, men are trash, cool. But then, why do we overlook what women do to men? Why do you, I don't know your personal opinion, but I'm assuming as a girl, you probably are with most other girls on that men are trash, whatever. Okay, how often have you seen anything on social media of like men are talking about the bad things that women do to men? How many times do you see that? And like, because if I'm a nigga, niggas have pride, that's the thing. If I get cheated on, probably only my close friends are gonna know that. I'm not gonna go on social media and make a post up, oh, I got some shit, right? But a girl is probably gonna do that or whatever. And guys can also get raped. You do agree that?
Yeah.
And why does consent only apply? What's your take on this? Then why does consent only apply when it's a guy? Can I not, as a guy, can I not give consent? Like, look, to this girl, please, today, I don't wanna, nothing with you. Leave me alone. That's me asking. That you should ask for consent because I think it's a two-way.
That is so even comment on because like honestly it's like society. I don't know why, but like society just focuses on like women. Does that make sense? Like makes women like to an extent like we're victims to everything, you know what I mean? Like men can't be victims to things that women are victims to, if that makes sense.
And to a certain extent, some of the girls, just because we have now got social media that has made the world a bit smaller, some of these girls that pretend to be feminists, some of them, they just do not have guys in their lives. So they're just coming on the internet and going on a mad thing because they are not accepted in the life. They do not have love in their lives. So they're just reciprocating that hate and just trying to make this world a mad place. But for me, if you're a girl, right, and of course I understand that guys do dumb shit, but in that train of thought as well, if I do something that is wrong, right, girls will go and say it out there. But guys, we cannot do that. Like Risto was saying, we cannot do that.
Why not?
Because we have pride, and because I'm a man, I can't be showing emotions.
That's your problem. That's guys' problem. Like
their
pride is they need to like chill with their pride.
For me, I will tell you the truth right now. I cannot even like get to the extent of showing a girl that I love her. I'm just too much. I need to see her show the signs that she loves me first before I actually show it. Because people are moving mad out here, because it's a trap.
Okay,
it's a trap.
Do you think people me seriously if I was gonna make a post, like if this was a real life situation and then I make a post, alright, last night I met this girl at a club, like friendly vibes, yeah. And then we went home and then she wants to get shit done, yeah. But I don't want. Because I just wanted like company in the club, or I thought she wanted a place to sleep.
Can I tell you the
and
response?
Then she seduces me, or initiates having sex initially. Mm-hmm. And then I make a post about that, like, nah, last night I was raped and like this chick didn't ask me for consent, she forced herself onto me. And all that. Do you think people would even take me seriously?
Nope.
Not at all. People would be like, are you crazy? Like, a girl's on you, seriously, stop playing.
Yeah. So you know what guys are gonna say? Guys are gonna say, yo, this nigga is dumb. This nigga is dumb. Why are you trying to get girls? Because niggas are thirsty. They think we're in the same predicament as them. No, cuz. It's different.
People think I'm trolling. People think I'm actually trolling. Exactly. That's the thing. No one will take me seriously. Yeah. But like you once said, that's mostly society. Yeah. But for you, on this whole men are trash thing, we also talked about how, like, we were discussing on our take, me and Denzel's take on if you don't want to go who drinks too much or whatever. Mm-hmm. So let's just, I don't know if you drink or you don't drink.
Oh, no, I don't. Mm-hmm.
You don't?
No.
Okay, let's just say you would like a person who drinks and you smoke, right? And then your boyfriend tells you that, look, you can't be drinking or smoking because I do not like it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Is that a problem?
Okay, if he met me and he knew I was smoking and drinking and he still continued to pursue this relationship, then I'm not going to stop just because he said he doesn't like it, because you met me that way. But if we are in a relationship, yeah, let's say in the middle, I start drinking, I get into like a group of people I'm hanging out with, I start drinking, I start smoking, and he says he doesn't like it, I will take it into consideration. But at the end of the day...
What if you did these things before, but when you're initially trying to get into the relationship, getting to know the guy, you were not out there like that, so you didn't want to show it like that? Like, obviously, you have to
Because
present
you're not
yourself. Because
gonna
people that
you're not
smoke
gonna go
and
on the
drink
first date
excessively,
and like
and start wilding. You can't do that. So he eventually finds out the kind of person that you really are or what you really do when he's now already in the relationship. Then it's like, yo, I met you. I didn't know this I didn't know this about you that much. And now I think it's either you should stop doing this or I'm leaving. What are you doing? What are you going to say? Is he trying to change you? I know the girls are, stop trying to change this. What are you going to do if you're in that situation?
I feel like it is trying to change someone, but
for the better, though.
Yeah, true. Okay, for the better, but like, have you heard this thing? Like, if you're trying to change someone, they will stop for a bit, but they will always continue to do it. Whether they'll hide it from you or
I think that's true.
So let's say I tell my boyfriend, I'm not drinking or smoking anymore. He's not gonna be around me 24/7. I'll end up doing it somewhere else without him knowing, which is then gonna cause lies and stuff, and the relationship's gonna go. You know what I mean? It's just gonna cause more drama and more. The relationship probably gonna end. You know what I mean? But I feel like you can't change someone.
Yeah, you can't change someone. But I'm not even gonna try and change anyone because I know, especially girls these days, they gonna, this nigga wants to control me, and I don't need such stress right now in my life, right? But like, you do have female friends, who drink and go clubbing and whatever. Okay, do they behave themselves? Especially those that are taken. Do they, by behave, I just mean, do they respect their partner? Be honest, like, do all of them, people they do respect their partner? Okay. If it's like that, then, alright, if it's like that, then it's cool. Because, for some, if you are my partner, this is a thing. If you can control yourself, then there won't be a problem. Because the main reason I wouldn't date someone who drinks or like that, or in the first place, just don't approach someone that does something you don't like, because it's gonna cause problems. Just look for someone who suits your needs. Because you can't be coming to a relationship and telling someone, don't do this, don't do that.
Exactly.
Unless it's like a new trait. And as a girl, what do you say? What do you think submitting is? Like, biblically and in society, I don't know what religion you are, but okay, so like basically there is an issue. I don't know if it's the same in your religion, but in Christianity, there's a verse, I don't know the exact same verse, niggas gonna come at me for saying the wrong verse, but I know the verse talks about how the man is the head and how women should submit to their men. Right? Yeah. And in society in general, besides religion, it's just known to be like that from way back. What do you think submit, and when do you think it's right to submit and when it's wrong to submit?
I feel like you should submit to your husband. That's it. Like,
so you don't submit to
your boyfriend?
Listen, it's such a like a strong word, because that just means like, I just don't like it, because it's like it sounds too controlling. Like, I should listen to everything he says. I have to run through like everything I'm doing in my life. I have to tell him first. Like, if he says no to this, I can't do it. Like,
that's how it's supposed to work. If you're my girl and you telling me that you want to go out with a friend, that I know that she's a hoe. Listen. If you're my girl, right, and I know that one of your friends is a hoe, I know how her life, like how she lives, and you're like, yo, I want to go out with Serena. We're going out to this place, and I'm like, no, you're not going out with her, because she's sick in the head, and she'll end up making you do what she does. Then you're like, he's too controlling. No, I'm not too controlling. I'm protecting our relationship. I'm protecting myself from a heartbreak. So I'm not being controlling.
Put it like that, like an example like that. That's good. Like, my relationship, if my boyfriend tells me don't do something, I'm gonna listen to him. But I look at that as like out of respect. You know what I mean? So if that situation happened, right, and I'm going to a party, and like I've had hoish, like I'm not gonna call them hoish friends. I'm gonna call them they did hoish things, right? And my boyfriend told me. So if my boyfriend told me don't go out with them yet, I'm going to listen out of respect. I'm not gonna think he's controlling because I don't see it as being controlled. To me, controlling is like, well, how can I put controlling? Like, you can't wear this, you can't do this, you can't wear that makeup. Like, little things.
What if I tell you? If I tell you you can't wear that dress, you're not going out of this. Like, okay, you're living with your boyfriend. He tells you, nah, dude,
you can't get out of this house wearing a miniskirt. If you're my girl, you're not going out with your thighs outside.
To me, like, I've had that happen to me. Like, I would wear, like, let's say, like, shorts to a party, and my boyfriend's like, no, go back and change. To me, that's not controlling, right? Only because I'm the type of person, like, if you give me a reason to why you're telling me no, I don't see it as being controlling. Does that make sense? If you give me a valid reason. But if you are just telling me no just for the sake of no and it's making me miserable, like okay, imagine. You want to go out, hang out with your family, yeah? Some girl is like, no, you can't go out with your sister.
Nah, that's being crazy. Yeah, that's not
Exactly.
But if but the other side, if going out with your sister will make sure that when you come back you're upset, you have whatever, like your relationship with your sister is messed up, then you now making it like seem as if it's his fault when you get back home. My sister did this, you're not going out there because now it's my issue. I'm now involved and I don't even like to get too involved, if you know me.
True.
Yeah, so it all depends. But for girls,
it just
if you're a girl and your guy tells you, please do not wear this, girls, please try and listen. Because it's not nice.
The simplest things, like, I don't want you posting pictures like this on Instagram.
Exactly.
Because I know for a fact.
Yeah.
What?
Because we know how niggas think, and we know how things will end up if you keep doing that behavior.
Like, I'm trying to think of like a situation where it's like super controlling, but to me that's just a guy looking out for his girl. Because one, why would you post? Imagine a girl that's in a relationship with a guy posting bikini shots.
That's
like,
what you are saying. Right, you are saying, my friend. That's why you're my friend in the first place. Because I only deal with sane people and people that know this thing. Certain girls, that's what they're doing out here. You see a girl like, yo, cuz that's your girlfriend. Why is she wearing like that? I will ask you if you're my mate. I'll ask you, why is your girl wearing like that? You can't be out here wearing your thighs all over the place, cuz.
All right, let's just say you've been posting pictures and whatever. Let's just say you've been posting pictures or whatever. You've been a promoter, Instagram, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And then we meet each other. Then I'm like, okay, look, you're now in a relationship, so you can't be doing this stuff. You can't be, posting provocative pictures on social media. I know for a fact, most girls will tell you, dude, you can move on with your life. Exactly. And they'll look for another dude. And that's I'm not even afraid to say that, like, I bet 80% of the girls would say that.
And those girls, apparently, they claim to be feminist. I know my rights. He cannot tell me what to do. You're just a whole bitch.
You become a trending topic for a week because you told your girl don't post on such pictures. I just think, if it's about relationships or whatever, and it's an extreme sport. It's really an extreme sport, man.
Fact.
Like, it's really, I'm trying to even think. It's so messed up. I don't even have a word for it. But I just don't think, especially people our age, I think a lot of people are dating for the wrong reasons, and a lot of people are in relationships with themselves.
That's what I told you. People are not in love out here. It's not that you like that person like that.
But then
it's something attached to that person that you like. It's something attached to that person that you like. But for guys, it's basically, I would say, like, I'm sorry guys, but I have to say this. First of all, it's, at this age, it's sex. So, if I put that out of the play, like, sleeping with you, I put it out of the play. Now I'm looking for a proper person. I'm now looking for someone that understands me, someone that gets me, someone that's going to support me. But for girls, there is a lot of things in the way. Like I said before, there is money, there is status, there is whatever, wanting to be accepted. All those shit is involved, like, and it's just messing up relationships these days. That's why people now are saying, I'm in a Western world country right now. They tell me that we're in an open relationship. My guy knows that I can do this. I can. One girl told me that. I left her. I didn't even say shit to her because I knew I was going to be offensive. I just moved away. What is an open relationship?
What did you want to say?
She said,
I hate people that say they're in an open relationship, because if you're in a relationship and you claim to say that you love that person, how can you be okay with seeing that person with someone else and still, like, I don't
still feel the same way? That's just basically lust. That is lust. That is...
Nah, wait. But like A$AP Rocky would say testing. Maybe that's what niggas are doing. You're testing the waters.
What
I want to see.
You're testing the waters. Are you trying to take a shower? What do you mean you're testing the waters? Because there's no testing the waters. If you like a girl like that, if you like a girl like that, please commit to her. Try and find and understand her to a certain stage where you guys are at par with almost everything. And girls, if you like a guy, please make sure that, okay, you might like him for his car, you might like him for his status or whatever, but have something at least reasonable that you like about that person. Whether he's funny, whether his character, whether whatever, so that there is a bit of authenticity, because there's just fake love floating around these days, and it's sad.
Imagine people that like a guy just because of his car. Like, that stuff will fade. Like, if you're dating someone for, like, let's say 1 year, you're telling me you're going to stay with this person just because you like the car they pick you up in, and because you take photos and you guys look nice together. Like,
there's I can actually give you an example. I don't know what. Hey, Denzel, do you know whatever? I don't know. Is it like a talk show from Zim or whatever? But I think these girls are from Britain. I'm not sure. I just ignored it.
Yeah.
But the girl was like, did she say if you don't have money, you fly or something like that? Because she was saying, like, if you don't have money, keep moving. Look, my opinion on that is it's not bad and it's not good. I just think it's whatever. Because if I don't want a broke nigga, then the girl doesn't want a broke nigga.
Facts.
So if she tells you, nigga, keep moving. Don't go and...
Exactly. Yeah. Just have the pride, my nigga. Just have the pride to keep moving.
At the same
but
time,
I am definitely, listen, if I know you like that and you told me that, when I make it, cuz I'm definitely coming back to you to stamp the shit out of you, cuz.
But you know, those same girls that kind of say, oh, if a nigga approaches me or slides in my DM, he doesn't have money, doesn't have this, keep moving. What do they have? You get me? Like, do you have
their parents can't even get them that shit that they want the nigga to get them. It's sad.
That's what makes me so mad. Most of the girls, like, I have situations that I know, like personal situations that I've heard of, right? And girls will be saying they want a nigga with a car, but they're catching the train. Like, that shit, like, makes me so mad, because I'm like, you attract what you are. You get me? So if you're broke, you're going to attract a broke nigga. You know what I mean?
Stop coming at us like that. Stop coming at us like that, because I'll get emotional. I'll get emotional. We broke, but we're hustling. We broke, but we're hustling. Stop coming at us like that.
Because at the end of the day, you want to talk?
Who was talking? Yvonne. What were you saying?
Yvonne,
yeah.
You were talking. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying, like, most of the girls that say stuff like that, like, oh, you know, if a nigga doesn't have money, or he doesn't dress nice, or he doesn't have latest shoes, blah, 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 they can't talk to me. But they're also the ones that are in, like, living with their parents, or they don't even have, they're still wearing freaking, what are those shoes everyone used to wear? Those little Vans stuff. I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't,
you see this Western girl, folks, she's going to cause us trouble. She is definitely going to cause trouble.
More, like, when you have nothing. You get me? Like, oh, that stuff makes me mad. It honestly gets to me.
Because the thing is, we can't hide it. Like,
exactly.
Look, when you're a guy, okay, when you're a guy, having a car, first of all, is really an added advantage. That is facts. Because, the first thing this girl is thinking about is, you're basically a chauffeur now. For some girls, they really don't care, to be honest, because there are girls who don't really care about this.
Yeah, the ones that are sane
shit.
and ones
But
that are smart.
we can't hide for a fact that some relationship these days need cash, right? And if you're a nigga with lots of cash, whatever anyone may think about this, but you not have a problem finding any type of girl you want in the world. I will go to Dubai and get a girl who's 10 times better than you, the girl who doesn't want the cash. So, like, when you're a nigga that's really rich, and niggas that are really rich, they don't really care what you're going. That's why you see most of these guys, when they approach you, it's from a materialistic point of view. When I say materialistic point of view, these niggas are already talking about, I left the Bentley at home, shit like that. And like, do you blame niggas like that? Like, this nigga is rich and all he wants is to have fun. He's not looking for something serious. So if he comes at you with, look, I have a Bentley parked outside, it's written in my name, my father's name, or whatever, are you gonna be disgusted by how he's approaching you, or you gonna understand that, look, this nigga is rich, so he's bound to approach me like that?
I'll actually look at him deep in the eye and walk away, because that is honestly disrespectful.
Is it disrespectful?
It's just point blank disrespectful.
But I'm the broke nigga approaching you. Now you're telling me to move like a fly. Same situation.
So he legit approaches me and just tells me he has a Bentley parked outside.
Yeah.
No,
I see you. For you. Like that is the worst way to approach. You know those guys that approach girls with these, oh, look at my watch, oh, I'm wearing Gucci. Like, I don't care. Like, well, me personally, and maybe some girls do, they'll be like, oh my God, you got a Bentley? Like, me, I'll legit just be like, oh, okay. I'm so, like, good on you. You know what I mean? Like, that's no way to approach someone. Like, start with a hair.
I'm proud of you. I taught you well. I'm proud of you.
Tell me what, please.
He's standing there, bro.
But like, I seriously think, like, in 2018, I think we should stop wasting each other's time. Seriously,
Absolutely.
Because if I want to have fun and I don't wanna, I'm just like, look, I'll pull up on you and I'm like, look, I just want to have fun. I'm rich as shit. I'm gonna take you shopping or whatever. Let's get it kicking. And it's just straight. I respect guys like that. Look, it might sound disrespectful, but I think it's way better than a nigga who's gonna come to you and sell you dreams when he knows all he wants is fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
And sometimes when you're rich like that, you can't really hide. There's some tendencies or some mannerisms someone who's rich like that has. So you can't really blame them, because a normal conversation with a rich person can end up with us talking about how his watch costs 200K. And it's not his fault. Like, whether it's a girl or a guy, they're rich like that. So let them be. Like, it's not offensive if he thinks that you are supposed to do what he wants.
Yeah, or you are less of a person and he has advantage over you because he has these possessions. Now that is literally madness.
And for me personally, I'm not gonna if I marry, I'm gonna.
That's unlikely though. That's unlikely.
I'm not gonna marry someone who's I mean, I don't know how to put this in a non-guyish way, because I was about to say some wild shit. Okay,
go ahead, cuz. Go
wild. Just leave my personal opinion out of this matter.
No, you can't start on that issue and just let it go, cuz. We are not moving away from that issue. You are not going to marry what?
No. Look. I won't say my opinion on it, but I'll just give a general situation. Like a guy, if you marry someone who's like a doctor, whatever, and then you are also a doctor or whatever, or let's even, let's just leave professions out of it, because some you can get a poor ass doctor. Let's just say this girl is really rich. She's really rich. And will a girl who's richer than you submit? Like, not can she be controlled, but will she submit to the most basic things? Serve you, feed you, come back at 7 p.m. from a CEO's job, come and cook for you, and
Is not
just
happening.
basic wife duties.
I don't
Do you think
so.
that's gonna happen?
No,
Absolutely
that's what you were saying last week, cuz you said facts last week. What you said was absolutely golden. The fact that girls now are in a position to get an education, they're in a position to set up their lives, they're in a position to be rich. If you are a guy, right, and you have a girl of that stature that happens to be very rich or in a position of power, fam, that relationship is going to be a hassle. It's not even an extreme sport.
That's very
It's
true.
just so much pressure on you because she believes that she is God, cuz she believes that she's on a mad thing, and you are trying to reason with her in the way that normal people should live. She will come to you and like, yo, I'm getting this amount of money a year, you getting this amount of money a year. Why should I come here and cook for
when you
you?
have five.
That's for me. I will not marry someone that's a very, very richer than me. One
But
or two, that is
no,
of the
no,
same
no.
age of me.
That is a lie.
mad.
That is a lie.
mad.
So you're telling me if you love someone, you don't want to see them succeed. You
I
just
want to see them succeed. I want
To
to
just
see them.
make sure they like get paid like a little bit less than you.
No, the important word there was very rich, because if someone is very rich, very wealthy,
Okay.
it gets to their head, and it has been proven time and again.
I can marry, a woman or date a girl who's very rich. Cool.
Richer than you,
But
very richer
if
than
this, yeah, wait, listen.
you. Yeah.
Richer than me. This is a rare case.
Yeah.
Because let's just say I value love. It's like that. I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
She's way richer. I'm even that unemployed as I'm like a house husband.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
So now, if she treats me like how a husband should be treated, if I'm treating her well, and everything is going well, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
But
It will
when
not go
it's a
well.
situation whereby she's telling me because I don't have a job, when she starts bringing in money in our arguments, money in our fights, which is highly likely to happen.
It's not highly likely. It's practically
It will
happen.
Yeah.
It will practically happen at a point in time, because that's how it is in this society.
Because the first thing, if you cheat, alright, cheating is wrong,
Yeah.
right?
Facts.
But why is it like most women in that position, when their men cheats, the first thing they mention is how richer they are than the guy?
Yeah.
Like, how can you even cheat when I'm richer than you? But that doesn't matter, because the nigga still cheated, and you should be focusing. Why did you cheat? Why do they bring money into it?
That's the
and the
thing.
fact that money is the first thing that comes makes me really skeptical about such situations. But at the same time, I can't be like, I can't marry a girl who's earning more than me because it's 2018.
No,
My
marrying
girl might
earning
start
more than
earning
me.
3 times more than.
Earning more than me is okay. People shouldn't get me wrong. Earning more than me is okay. But if she is very rich, when I'm saying very rich, she's in a position that she can literally get out of here right now and go and buy a house without even thinking about it, then we have a problem. Because whatever situation I am in, she's going to use that against me over and over again. And for a guy, the only thing we value.
Let's say you're this girl, you met this girl in uni, right?
Yeah.
You're now been together for 10 years, right?
Yeah.
Now she starts making, like, she's hella rich. Like, she's worked for it. She has, like, she's invested in stuff.
That's a different
she has
scenario.
great income coming in. Like, she's
Yeah.
rich. You're telling me you're gonna leave her?
No, I'm not gonna leave you. That's a different scenario. That's my day one. That's my G. That's my whatever. Cause I'm not like. That's my wife. That's the mother of my twins. Cause I'm not playing around. I'm not playing around. That money is ours. That's not her money. That money is ours. Cause I was with her from the bottom. You feel me? I was with her starting from the bottom, which is the same as guys. That's why you see guys like I don't know, even on TV series where you have like, for example, Empire. Just because Lucius Lyon and Cookie knew each other from the gutter, it's hard to separate because they know what they went through together and they know what. So if I saw her rise to that, I will never leave it. And she knows she will value me in such a way that she will not use the word such as you don't make enough money or whatever that is financially. So I just basically think that people that are privileged are the ones that do that, and people that are not don't do that.
I'll just like if she acts like that, this whole since I'm getting more money type shit, I'm just gonna use that money to get on the level and leave that bitch.
Obviously, I will use her. I will definitely use her like crazy, fam. I will use her like fucking hell. It's mad.
I'm just wilding. But anyway, yeah, that's mainly everything we discussed last week. We're gonna have Kundai come in a bit. I don't know. We'll probably put out Kundai's episode midweek because this took pretty long. Yeah. But we can.
Facts.
Thanks a lot for joining us, Yvonne. And
love.
Your opinion was appreciated. Your opinion was appreciated. Yeah.
And please keep out there. Don't value love.
I just believe that these days, relationships and dating is an extreme sport.
It is. Don't get too involved. I told them from early, cause do not get too involved, please.
It's really an extreme sport because
it's too much pressure from every angle. It's just too much pressure from every angle. And people that are getting caught cheating these days, the numbers have increased because of phones, because of everything again. So it's just a madness. Instagram or whatever. It's just a madness. So
because I know. I even know a nigga who was cheating through his emails.
That's gangster. My nigga. That's gangster.
Oh my god.
Like you know how when you don't give your girlfriend your password, first assumption is niggas cheating. But this nigga gave his girl everything from password to his Instagram to whatever, but nigga was cheating through his emails, bro.
Wait, let me ask a question, guys. Let me ask a question real quick, yeah? What do you find worse, right? Physically cheating, whether having sex, doing that, like, or like on a, like, how do I put it? What's the other one? Physical or like a mentally cheating? Like, let's say you're with a girl, right? Then all of a sudden you meet another girl and you're treating this girl even better than you treat your girl, but you have never slept with her, you've never touched her. You're pretty much in another relationship. What do you think is worse?
Damn. Are you coming through with some deep questions like that at the end? Are you trying to get us mad?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's deep.
I think like, it's complicated, but if I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna treat my girlfriend second to none. That's me personally. You cannot make another female who's like not your mother more important than your own girlfriend. No. You can't do that.
If I get into that scenario, I think basically for me now, I have to be honest, I think that's actually worse than physically cheating. Because
that's worse. That's crazy. That's like mad.
And the karma that is going to come to you from God is mad. That karma you need to wait for. No. Because
physically also hits hard, fam. Like imagine you find your girl screwing another nigga in a whip park on the roadside. That also hits you hard, fam. That's disrespectful.
Yeah, I hear you, but I understand. In society, it has happened over and over again. So, to a certain extent, I'll be expecting it, or I would have seen signs, or whatever. And I just feel like that. Oh, not expected as such, that's the wrong word. Not expected, that's the wrong word. But I would anticipate it. Like, if someone is cheating, you just believe that they're cheating because it's physical cheating sexually. That's what's in your head. But if I then take her phone, then I realize that she's having powerful conversations with this nigga and whatever, and she's laughing and she's doing this, she's doing that. That is going to hurt me to the core, cause
same. Like honestly, me, I know myself, and like if I found out my boyfriend was physically cheating on me, it will cut me. But then imagine finding out your partner is planning a future with another girl. Like,
Well,
they're talking about the kids they're gonna have. They're talking
That's
about like
crazy.
their childhood. That would cut me more. Like, I would sit there and actually like, nah. Like, I would nah. No way.
nah,
But the
yeah,
karma that
that's-
will get that
I
person.
think that is crazy, man.
Yeah.
That situation, I think that will mess you up mentally. You become a bit
Exactly.
Yeah, that's where you get people that actually
But, like,
say
it's flirting.
fuck
It's
relationships, fuck
flirting.
marriage, then they
Cheating.
just go around sleeping around.
Flirting. I think that flirting is definitely cheating. Like, yeah.
Yeah, if
Like,
you flirt with someone,
oh, no.
you're cheating. Fact. If you flirt with
Flirting is
someone,
cheating.
yeah, flirting
Yep.
is cheating. There's nothing
Right,
to hide
right.
there. It's just a madness. Because
Right.
flirting is the same because it's all mentally. So your mind
Exactly.
is there. Your mind is deep
okay,
into that
okay.
situation.
But okay, I think okay, flirting is cheating, okay. But I think to be realistic, when you're with your girl and then you're walking and then you see a fine ass girl and you comment like, alright, like, babe, look at that girl, like she's fine as fuck, or look at her legs or whatever. Do you mind if your boyfriend does that?
I don't.
Like, it's just in passing. It's just like, look, babe, she's got a fit body, and then you just talk about it. It's done. He's not gonna text her like your body is lit as hell. It's just in passing. Or, babe, you're on Instagram together, or look at this, or look at that. Because girls do that all the time. You know, when it
I
comes to
feel like
celebrities.
if you have a trust, like your relationship is
Is at
strong.
that
AF.
point, yeah.
In the beginning of my relationship, like if my boyfriend told me like, "Oh, look at that girl," I would flip. Like, what'd you say? My yeah.
So you're
We
basically
were
saying
just-
that nigga is
What?
shaky, yeah?
I'll kill that nigga. I swear to God. But like, I honestly couldn't care less. Like, I'll even be like, oh, like I'm the type of person, like, I would see a fine ass girl on Instagram, yeah, and I'll send it to my boyfriend, like, check this out. Like, isn't she fine? And
Yeah.
then, fun. You know what I mean?
That's perfect. That's what I think. I think that's how it should be. Because I feel like if this guy has the decency, obviously can't do it in the beginning stages of
Yeah.
courting or a honeymoon phase, because that's wild. Imagine second date dating, you're talking about, nah, that chick's gonna leave you.
Yeah.
But like when you guys have been dating for that long,
and you know
if
each
that
other.
guy has the decency to actually comment whilst you're there, I think that's better
Yeah.
than him then going to comment in our DMs. Because trust me, that's gonna lead into another shit, a whole lot of shit. But yeah, thanks a lot for also bringing that up. That situation is a pretty lit situation. I think we also gotta ask it on social media, like what's worse,
Yeah.
physical cheating or I think both is worse, man. Cheating is cheating, but this thing of planning another future,
And-
that's wild. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay, calm. So in conclusion, people, you know that with this podcast, what we're trying to do is shed light onto real life situations and try and give solutions. So for me, basically, if you're going to get into a relationship, if you're going to do whatever with another person, there needs to be communication. Please ask, where is this going? Why are we doing this? This will help eliminate so many problems, because people are just not communicating out here and concentrating on having sex. Please do not protect your sex, kids. We don't want kids having kids out here. Okay, calm.
But like in conclusion, I'd just like to say, anyone who's dating anyone right now, you're the same as those niggas participating in extreme sports. You are the same. You know those Fear Factor niggas? You people are the same.
You're the same. You just need to know that. Yeah.
Because shit is real. But yeah, man, it's whatever. People in relationships will probably say I'm hating on them. But they'll come back to this podcast one day when shit goes down.
Yeah, when shit goes
But anyway,
down, you
thanks so
say,
much.
yo, those niggas are chatting facts. Okay, love. Yo, Yvonne, my G, for life.
Yo.
Alright, thanks for joining my show, man. Denzel, you cut the record, right?
Yeah, I cut the recording.
Catch you next time.
Yo,
Alright,
Yvonne, thanks a lot, my
alright,
G.
cool.
I want to go.
Denzel.
Okay, calm.
Denzel,
Bye, guys. Bye, Brian. It's nice to meet you.
bye.
See ya.
Nice meeting you too.